Good morning. I'm gonna say that this is the start of a new vlog. I have so much to edit, but I'm excited to edit it. Anyways, it is Wednesday, December 9th. So my shop update on Saturday, it went well. I talked about that in the last vlog, the things that went wrong. But Sunday, I ended up prepping all the ornaments. I didn't pack as much as I wanted to because I had to clean a lot and I was procrastinating, to be honest. But Monday and Tuesday, I packed up about half of the orders, somewhere in the neighborhood of about 60 orders. And I have, some of it is waiting outside, some of it I marked ready for pickup, but I just printed out the labels. So I only did that for about 5 of them. I always forget like how long pottery takes to pack up, and it's involved because I don't want things to break. So I don't know, I'm supposed to have another update on the 14th, and if I'm going to have an update on the 14th, that means I need to make things today for the kiln, because if I make them today, then they have to dry tomorrow. Then I have to do the bisque fire Friday for a glaze fire on Saturday or Sunday. So I don't know, I'm a little bit weary because I just keep hearing about delays in shipping. Not that any of my packages have had any delays, they haven't really, but I don't know, we're cutting it close, you know what I mean? So I'm definitely gonna have the update on Monday if I have any at all. Worst case scenario, it'll just be like a handful of mugs, but that's fine, because I still have some things here that I haven't listed yet that'll fill up the update. But I'm thinking maybe I might close my shop a day early instead of keeping it open until the 16th. I guess we'll see when we get there, because according to USPS, they said the 18th is the last day. So I figured if I cut off my shop at the 16th, that means on the 17th and 18th I can finish packing if there's anything left to pack. But I don't know, I'm just, yeah. It's still morning. This is probably the earliest I've started talking to you guys, because it's not even 9 o'clock in the morning. But that's okay. I just had my breakfast, and my husband's working from home. He's a teacher, so he's working from home. I probably won't chat to you guys until after he's done teaching, because he's a music teacher, so he's always playing his guitar and singing with the kids. Yeah, I should have filmed me packing, but that's okay. I'm going to do that today. I will let the camera roll while I pack.
Hi, voiceover Ave here. It's almost like a month later that I'm recording this voiceover / editing this video, but I thought this was the perfect vlog to talk about burnout with you guys. So, January, a lot of makers either take breaks or they express some bit of burnout, myself included. I know a lot of YouTubers are probably also talking about how burnt out they are because they just did Vlogmas. And it's tough, right? Like, so much of our culture is about this hustle, whether it's pressure that we're putting on ourselves or pressure from our economic situation or pressure from just society itself, especially in America, where we're so tied to our work. There's a lot of pressure. So before I get to the things that helped me sort of overcome and recover from burnout, much quicker this time around. I'm gonna just go over really quickly my experience with burnout. So from December of 2019 into February of 2020, I was so burnt out that I couldn't even bring myself to work in the clay studio. This is because I was doing markets every weekend, basically from mid-October to December. So literally every weekend I was spending 8 or more hours selling my wares at various different events. And during the week, I was working on making things and managing selling online and doing all the Instagram and all the admin and all that fun stuff during the week, in addition to working at a craft studio, helping with events. And knowing that I'm an introvert, dealing with people is very, very draining. So I'm not surprised, but I worked far too much that holiday season. So I knew for 2020, going into 2020, that I wasn't going to do as many markets. Obviously, I ended up doing 0 markets. But this year, I do notice a vast improvement with the changes that I've made. And I'm going to talk a bit more after I get back into the rest of this vlog.
Okay, different angle because I have the arm thingy that I use on my shipping table, and since I'm still going to keep shipping, I didn't want to, dismantle it and move it over to my desk. So enjoy this different angle of the same corner. Okay, so a bunch of my packages came in from things that I've ordered a long time ago. By a long time ago, I mean like one thing I ordered like a month ago, actually 2 things, and then one thing I ordered over the summer. So I started opening it, but one of them is from Tink, so I wanted to open it on camera because I'm really excited about it. Just had lunch, was watching Mark Rebier. If you don't know, he's amazing. I love his stuff. Okay, but one of the first things I opened was from Hot Topic. I got these new earrings, and to my collection of rainbow cardigans, they had a pastel one. And I'm plus size, but this is like really big. So I might actually have something that like feels oversized. I don't know. We shall see, because it looks like it'll be very long. Okay, now let's open this. I'm really excited. I didn't have tracking, so I was getting a little bit nervous. And then when I saw that it was here, super excited. Now that I see that it's all wrapped up, hopefully the inside isn't too damaged. So I guess we'll find out. So it looks like it was in the rain, and I know it's been really rainy, so it kind of makes me wonder, where was it rainy that this was sitting and it got rained on? Because I'm in Connecticut, and Tink is, probably sounds so dense, but Tink's in the UK. I follow her on YouTube, and I really enjoy her studio vlogs. Okay, so it's already like partially ripped. That might be a little bit silly, but I might actually cut this out and put it in my bullet journal. I've been doing that from small business owners. Whenever I get mail from them, and if there's something really cute on the outside packaging, I just cut it out and save it in my bullet journal as a place to scrapbook. And it makes it, I don't know, more special, and I like to flip through, and it's fun. My guess is it's the, ooh, a sticker. My guess is it's the, hopefully at least, the tissue paper is what's bleeding on things. Please compost or recycle. Cute. Ooh. Okay, well, look at that. So it's from this, and it probably bled a little bit, but if the scarf is fine, then we really don't need plastic now, do we? Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Look at it, look at it, look at it, look at it. I love these colors. Okay, so even though my package got rain damage, nothing that I paid for was damaged. Look at this, it's beautiful. It's got mushrooms all over. Is it the same? It's different on both sides. Okay. So, I will show you as much as I can. I'm recording on my phone, so I don't even know. Like, I don't have a viewfinder. Someday, maybe. But yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, I think my favorite mushroom is this one. So that was fun. I have one other package that... Oh, you know what? I had a package that I put off to the side because I already knew what it was. But I can show you. We can open it together. This will be a change for the new year. Normally I get minimalism art for my bullet journals. But I wanted to get a different color and a slightly bigger size. And this one is considered the small size. And I wanted to bump it up to the A5, I think it's called, for the next size up. But they were out of stock out of a lot of colors. And I was a little bit, I don't know, I really wanted to stick with the same brand because I kind of like that kind of consistency. Because my 2019 bullet journal was also minimalism art. So I went with Teku this time. So it's got a thicker band than what I'm used to, which is cool. Looks like it's less pages. Like, it looks thinner. But that could just be because this one has like scrapbook pages and stuff in it. And I'm about 2/3 of the way done with this. So now I'm wondering, what should I do with the rest of this one? Because I want to use this for the new year. I held off on opening the bullet journal because I was like, ooh, if I open it, I'm just gonna keep thinking about like setting up 2021, and I'm not ready. Mentally, I'm ready, but I have so much to do still for this year that I shouldn't be thinking about it. Okay, that was fun. Oh, the only other mail I can show you guys. I got this Drifloon from LOL Stacia. Ugly Plants is her shop name. And this is a handmade plush. And I'm really excited about it. It's so cute. I want it to hang from somewhere, and I just don't know where yet. Hello. It's the afternoon, and I just took some time to, after I finished packing what I needed to be picked up today, my brain was so foggy, and I know it's because I haven't been using my bullet journal. And since I'm near the end of it, I'm like trying to take up more space, which is kind of creatively freeing and experimenting with new layouts and stuff like that. But it was just kind of like I needed to brain dump. And I'm standing because I started unpacking things and it felt like talking to you. But I haven't even done my little December spread, and today is the 10th, so This is very late, but I had fun with the stickers. And I'm excited to close my shop on the 16th. That's next week. And my last update is going to be the 14th. This vlog will probably, obviously will come out after that update. But I still think it's like interesting and useful insight for anyone who's running a small business. Because a lot of makers experience burnout. I know I'm currently in it. I had to just like finally face the fact that I'm burnt out, and I did it to myself again this year. But here's to next year to try and be less burned out. And I know I'm definitely a lot better than last year, because last year was terrible. Great for business, terrible for my own well-being. So I needed to like just empty out my brain and write about what was getting me excited. And I just like brain dumped about what am I excited about, what I want to do when I close my shop. And basically I made this giant list of things, just to know what I'm looking forward to. Like I'm still gonna go through with the update and everything, simply because I have things scattered about my house that I just haven't listed yet, some ornaments that I haven't taken pictures of, and I do need to do one more kiln firing for some Patreon rewards. So I'm at least going to fire the kiln for like a half load. And I have some mugs that I started but didn't finish, so they're ready to be fired after I underglaze them. But then I just started writing down like what am I doing between now and the 16th. Like I still have to do, you know, these 4 days. But it really helped. It really helped to just like word vomit what's in my brain. My bun was way too tight, so I am using my camera as a mirror. Oh, that's better. Future Ave again. These are the steps I took to manage my burnout while still having to operate my business. So the first thing I did was pull back from Instagram and YouTube, as you probably have noticed, for the month of December. I only posted on Instagram when I absolutely needed to inform my audience about shop stuff. Normally I love to stay connected through social media, but it's a time suck, and it's basically its own part-time job if you're trying to post every day or 5 times a week. The next thing I did was I stopped making the things I was dragging my feet on, even though they're my top sellers. So for me, this was my dice mugs. People love them, and I don't want to resent something I love to make and that makes a ton of people happy. So I gave myself permission to make what I wanted to fill the kiln, and that ended up being ornaments. So I made a ton of ornaments. The next 3 things are more so changes I made over the course of 2020. So the first thing I did was I avoided overnight firings. It's a good and necessary practice to be awake with your kiln to avoid any incidents, because kilns take anywhere between 8 to 12 hours to fire. And in 2019, I would routinely stay up with the kiln overnight till 6, sometimes 8 o'clock in the morning. Now I just push it to the next day, even if that results in having to move the shop update, which I did do a few times this year. The second change I made for 2020 was I enjoyed my Tuesday nights. That's my D&D night, and no matter how busy I was, I allowed myself at least that 3-hour window or so to take the time off and enjoy things and escape the world for a little bit. I also took most of my weekends off, went to brunch with my friends, and even if I still had to work, I would refrain from posting or answering any non-urgent emails. Okay, the last thing I did at the beginning of 2020 was spent my creative energy elsewhere. I couldn't get myself into the studio, so I started back up a YouTube channel. Hello, hi, this is the YouTube channel I started. I started drawing more with Posca pens, and I got more into J fashion. This all might sound like I'm doing too much, or like, if you're burnt out, why are you doing more things? But it fed my soul creatively, as cheesy as that sounds, and got me excited to work in clay again, which is the main thing that I love. So if you're currently going through it, I hope January is a restful time for you. If you have any other tips, please leave them down below. I'm always trying to learn to better myself, to make this a sustainable career. And I hope this was helpful for any of you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm excited to get to more current vlogs, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.